Today I figured we'd talk a little bit about what we have done all week. Maybe we can do some variations on the fold. I could talk a little bit about which one's gonna work the best from which garment, thickness, fabric, that type of stuff. So I'm just gonna lay the cardigan down here flat with the front side facing up. So first of all, I wanted to say that I really like to roll up the cardigans when they are thick. If you've seen my video on how to roll up thick sweaters, I really think that rolling the thick ones is the way to go, especially if you're going to store them at home, because they get so bulky. I think the fold from day one could also work very well. The one we did on day two is the file fold. So that's one, it's going to be really nice if you have a quite thin cardigan. I wouldn't really do that on the thick ones because they're going to be so bulky. Then I would rather roll them up. The file fold is awesome because you can fold the rest of your clothes like that as well, especially in drawers. It's so easy to see from above when you file folded them compared to the flat folds. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the file folding personally. The one we did on day 3 would also be great for all types of cardigans, I think. That was a gentle roll. I was thinking as what I wanted to talk about today, since I needed a day 7 video as well. And I wanted to show an alternative that you could do if you don't like that lifting up and all that. So I have buttoned up the cardigan here and I'll put it on its back side. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take the arms, pull them over and down like this. And repeat on the other side, over and down, going down the length of the cardigan like this. And what I want to do here is split it into 4 parts. I'm going to fold in 1/4 of the way on one end, 1/4 on the other side, making sure that they meet up here in the middle nicely like this. And what I was thinking was that we could also fold it up like we did on day 1, so we would split it in 3 and it would turn out like this, right? But what we could also do, especially on thick sweaters, is to roll it up from the bottom. So just gently roll it up like this. And this is a great alternative as well if you don't like folding in half at the middle. Something to think about. This could work great for travel as well. There are many ways to do this. On day 4 we started moving on to more travel friendly ways to pack your cardigans. The one that I did on day 4 was the flat fold. That's pretty cool because you use the pocket to lock it together and it's not really going to crease up the cardigan very much either. So that's a great one if you like to pack flat. So if you have, for example, a suitcase, you can pack them flat on top of each other. You could also place them standing up in a suitcase if you want to, or a backpack even. Personally, I'm a big fan of the fold we did on day 5, which is the Ranger roll. That fold really compresses down clothes, but it's like if you have a nice cardigan or if you have something that's a little bit more delicate, I would skip that fold because it does kind of crease up the garments first of all, and it kind of stretches the fabric a little bit. But it is a really great way to fold your clothes in general if you want to save space, and that's why I really recommend checking out that folding cheat sheet. I put so much time into them, so I think if you guys want to learn how to save space, they are really good and, like I said, entirely free for you guys. On day 6 we started moving on to some more hanging of cardigans. I wanted to add a hanging video in there as well because I see a lot of people will just hang them straight up and down like this, right? What happens is that it starts piling in the shoulders over time, and that's really bad for the cardigan. It's going to make it misshaped and it gets kind of droopy eventually as well if you just hang it up like that. If you use the method I showed you, it really prevents creases because there are very few folds on it. In addition to that, it doesn't pile at all. It's super fast and easy to do. Once you get the hang of it, it takes a couple of more seconds than the regular way to hang them. But yeah, if you insist on hanging the cardigans, that's the way to go. Personally, I would fold them up though, if you have the opportunity. Sweaters in general, I would fold up instead of hanging them. But that's the hanging alternative. And that brings us to day 7, which is today. And it's been a crazy week. Can't believe I was able to make 7 videos about folding cardigans. Pretty cool. I hope you have enjoyed. If not, it will be back to regularly scheduled content next week. Anyway, I'm going to put together a playlist here with the entire week's worth of content that we have made. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.